Oh, hi, Cal and Cal. I'll be starting up here in just a minute.
Alright, finally back. It's a little bit early, but I think we can probably get started right now. Over to that. And, alright, should be good. So, last we left off, we were refining a bunch of crap. So I did that last night after I ended the stream because that was very boring stuff and no one wants to sit there and watch it. So got all that stuff refined up. Got a bunch of oxygen now. I did get a bunch of nitrogen that I pumped in here, so we actually have a decent bit of air. Thank you, do go away. One thing I wanted to do real quick is make sure that our Stereops has the nitro that it needs. Okay. You think I have the main area pressurized, and we still have a bunch. Yay! Down a few percents. No, not going to be blowing up my ship yet. Although where I'm planning on going tonight is to get the storage module and power module, which that's a very good chance of our ship blowing up, which yeah, we'll see how that goes. As for the bodies, that's over on Larry's station. Alright. Close that. Depressurize. Closed. Oh, that's right. We still need to repair upper deck of that. Correctly, we're pretty much set to go. That needs some filling. Yay, full welder. Everyone likes a full welder. All filled up. Yeah, you stay here. Just in case of emergency. This guy bounces off from a lot of things. Just always have a headache. Alright, fix up. 100%. Yay! Alright, so I think what I'm going to do to start with, I would like to actually start having things pressurized. Like all the time. So I think what I'm going to do is check to see if I can have that portion pressurized. Outlaw. Duck. It's gonna be a little tight. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off for right now on that. Don't take Oh, actually no, we don't need to take this with us because we're going to get the storage module, and I just realized that I haven't processed all this stuff yet. Let's go do that real quick. Actually, I think we can make the Mark IV Singularity Cell Detonator, which would be really nice. And yeah, these things aren't even usually worth the storage it takes to bring them back to recycle, because they only get 2 alloys and 3 carbon fibers from. Not worth it. I got more from a single piece of this shattered plating. But before I go any further, let's just pull everything over here just for shits and giggles. I want this guy. Okay, 5 more circuits. Don't think we're gonna have that. That and that. Okay, so the only thing that we need is more circuits. Don't think we quite have enough. No, we only got 1. That's fine. We need to get 4 more when we're out and about, and then we will have ability to do some good jumps. Really? Okay. That's all done. What else in here that needs to be dealt with? Empty. 1 catalyst. We should go put that in our station. And I'm going to just put the ammo in here for now. No need to be carrying on that right now. Alright. Let's go see if we can blow ourselves up. You know, accidentally and whatnot. Ideally, once I get that, I'll be able to pressurize most of it, so. Get back in the habit of using the airlock the way it's supposed to be used, but yeah, I'll get there. Guy. Oh, I'm getting there. So I think what I'm going to do, because we have it, and you know, if we're gonna die, might as well take a bunch of stuff with us, like our air. So let's pressurize the stereops. Not a smart idea, I imagine, but When do I do the smart thing? Alright. See? It's all nice and light in here. Yay. Okay. Here. And I was going to go... Who with me? Just think, Cal, if you buy this, you could join us, and then you wouldn't have to be clicking on my screen. But this would be a very infuriating game, like how Larry's experiencing right now. But let's get this guy. Might as well get the extra 50% power output from this. I know you do. I know you do. The easiest way to deal with the issue that Larry's dealing with right now is the movement aspect. And if you play Space Engineers, but when you're in your suit in space, turn off your inertial dampeners and fly around like that. Connectivity wasn't really the issue. It's mainly the movement. When I was watching him try to dock last night, that became very apparent. He's used to doing things very quickly in Space Engineers, and you cannot do that in this. You have to move very slowly, like infuriatingly slowly. And up. I'm actually very surprised. Like this game has actually been out for I think almost 2 years. Very early access for most of it, or maybe it's a year. I don't remember which one. It's been a little while, but they're doing another major update here very soon, like a full-on change to the mining, which I'll get into a little later. And before I go out here to what's going to be my death, I can almost guarantee that, I'm going to come out here. Go to here quick, because I want to get a second Stereops, the ship that we're flying right now. Mainly because I'm planning for my death, because it's gonna happen. It really is. Well, I don't have enough valuable things on here to warrant the game to kill me off just yet. Last time that I did this, I had from there. Oops. I had a really good suit, the Proteus suit, as 3 times oxygen and a little over 3 times the nitro that this thing does, and I really did not clean up after myself. Oops. I tell ya, I'm just a slob sometimes. But I had like 1 on me, 3 of them over here, 2 extra full suits. You know, this thing was fully decked out with 4 full warp cells and Mark IV singularity cell detonator and a Mark IV catalyst on top, and you know, I was doing really well. And 10 seconds after I arrived and docked with the storage module I was planning on taking, boom. Damn it. That was a rage quit night. One thing that I have noticed is the only place that you really find the Stereops is sitting around Broken Marble. From what I've read, you can actually find the better ship, the Argus, or the Sarah, or Mule, however you feel like calling it. Apparently that spawns around here too, but it's oriented right now. There we go. Yeah, apparently that scans around here too, but I've never once seen it. Hey, look at that. There's another Stereops. What else we want? Power. Military scrapyard. I do want to check that, but at the same time, I don't want to Check that. Huh. That's pretty close. We'll just slow boat it over there. What? That is a bright sun. Lateral movement fixed up first. Alright. That's good. And since we're actually a decent bit away, normally I would just jump over to it because, I'm just gonna do it this way just because it's different. It would be faster to just jump to it, you know. Look at that, already closed up about 5 kilometers worth. No problems. Under normal circumstances, I would never advocate going, you know, a 1/4 kilometer a second in this game. Once we get to about 5 kilometers, we'll bring it down to 100 meters a second. Or I should say, start bringing it down. Let's see. 1, 2. Ah. Get ourselves in nice and close like. Snuggle right up next to it. Trying to see where it's mount pointed. I think it's on this side. Yeah, it is. Oh. Prepped. So. Match. Haha. Alright. We'll take a look at it first before we just snag it. I also want to take this to repair it up a bit. Helmet. Depressurize airlock. Ah, so much faster. Alright. Down here and check this guy out. Damage that needs repairing. Now then the nice thing is that when we bring this back and hook this up to our station, this will be bringing us in about 400. We can easily get it up to 800 power a second, which would be really nice, just because, you know, more power. But once we get the power module, which again I'm hoping to do tonight, that'll be awesome. But first priority is going to be the storage module, just because that I like the storage module. I really do. Power module also is another important thing. A lot of people do like to use the a lot of people do like to use the solar panels instead of the power module, just because the solar panels, you know, free power, whereas the power module does end up taking helium-3, which is not the easiest thing to get, but once you get it all set up, it doesn't take much of anything. Really doesn't. It goes very quick to get what you need to last for a few days. And you can output so much more power with the power module. Like, at max, you can output 2,500, whereas with a fully upgraded solar module, you're getting 600. And that's also using 4 times the catalyst that you would, well, not the same amount of catalyst, but 600 versus 2,500. Yeah, I'd go with the power module myself. I think that'll do it on the outside here. And we'll just open both. Not pressurize it all, so. A couple of jetpacks, that'll be nice. Just careful. Okay, no turret, which I didn't think there was gonna be. But just want to be on the safe side. Pair it up. Alright, that's done. Up back here. More damage. Excuse me. And usually what I do, I like to have 2 of these. One is like an emergency backup for when I do end up dying. But I also like to have one of these fitted out to be a just like a pure mining ship. Because you can fit a lot of stuff on here. You have... I go with 4 drills. There's no reason to have 4, especially if you're just playing by yourself. Just 1 drill's fine. But then you have... I think it has room for like 12 or 18 batteries. 6, 12. A lot of stuff. Damn. Oh, yeah. And any of these that you end up finding, they come with a partially expended warp cell and a Mark 1 singularity cell detonator. Really nice. Not much of anything else, though. Ready supplies. Got a few things. Bad, not bad. No grenades. Don't worry, we'll go and get grenades later. Alright, claim this one. Nope. Alright, so back here to the power. Deploy that, and we'll turn it on. We'll go back to our main ship. Where is it? There is it. Got all turned around. And we'll hook up to that and tow it back to the station. I think this time I'm actually going to set up a base at an asteroid, like specifically a mining base, so that way it's even easier, and that kind of negates the need for a mining ship, but at the same time, it's still good to have it. Set up our helmet. Okay. Now we get to do this fun song and dance. A little bit to the left. Okay. No running into things for me. yeah, that would not be good. I have done that before accidentally, and you take a decent amount of damage. Whoops. Especially when H is the one that controls your helmet visor and G drops things. It, yeah, you sometimes have that problem. Oops. Pretty much. Every time I think of that, all I can think of is Total Recall. The faces that Schwarzenegger makes. Alright, let's get this guy home, which is here. Stage 2, and... God, I missed that movie. I need to watch that again. I love that movie so much. Alright, so once we get this docked up, there's not really going to be a second docking space, so we'll have to get the power module or the storage module, whichever one. They both have a good amount of storage space, but I just kind of want to get the refinery first because it provides a much, or I'm sorry, the storage module, because it provides a much better refinery and 6 times the storage for the gases and raw materials, which is kind of nice to have. Alright, sounds good, man. And this warp effect is quite obnoxious. Gonna do one of these for now. It also is absolutely atrocious when you realize that, hey, look at that seam right there. Oh, you can never unsee that. And there's also a seam right there. And over there. Up above looks fine, but yeah, it's obnoxious. What's also fun is when you're towing something, like let's say the outpost or the fabrication module, and you have someone sitting in that module working while you're warping. The warp bubble effect doesn't encompass the entire place, so it looks really, really weird. I don't even know what direction I'm looking at this at. I think I see the command module there. Like, God, that sun's bright. I think it's... What is that? Okay, I think I am under it. And I think I have one of the fun little bugs. Yeah, the outpost isn't showing up at all, which... Yeah, so as you can see, it looks like 2 separate things there. So what I'm going to do... Swap over to the BRB screen, log out real quick, and log back in, and the outpost will show up again. Yay! The joys of early access. Oh, excuse me. Alright, and we're back. And if we look again, hey, our entire station is there now. Yay! Alright. So, undock from that. Put the helmet on. Oop, oop, oop. Alright. Up the pressurization. All the fun stuffs. Let's go get this guy docked up on the fabrication module. This guy down for that. So round. Going right where I want to, kind of. That nice positioned ish. Again, dock. I want to go to the location module. This view, I need up and to the left of it. Also need. Then we'll need to get another catalyst for this, for the solars on it, but well, you can do that in good time. Then after we do this, get this docked up, then we go and try to kill ourselves. Yay! Excuse me. Alright, that's all docked up. Little panels are on, and I'm actually going to just turn off this, so we're not using up the 125 out of that, so it's all just purely going to the station. There. That. And we'll see what we find first. Power module or the storage module. And which one we can get without, you know, instantly blowing up. Close, repressurize. Oop, nope, I do not want to open up the inner door yet. Now let's open up the inner door. Right, helmet. Now then, now we want to go out here to Everest Station. What to do is I want to try to find out looks like they're both going away. I think. So this is still partially in the area. Storage. Let's warp to this guy and see if we can get that. The last time that I did this, I thought the storage module was just coming out of the debris field. It was going into it. Whoops. So when we do get there, a little bit. So when we do get there, we're gonna have to want to move very quickly, mainly because it doesn't look like they have that fast of an orb, but since you don't really want to be moving too quickly, I guess orbital period is 5.5 hours. But it does enter the debris field twice. I think what I did is I got into it when it was over here, and it came through this side, and boom. Not fun. So how goes the planting in Worm, Cal? Well, it still says we're in a debris field, which I kind of figured. So have to be pretty dang carefully. Nice, very nice. Yeah, what my goal is eventually is to get one of those planter racks with 100 planters in each one for each of the different things that can be grown, just so that way we have it, so when I decide to do a massive cooking grind, I have everything on hand. But that'll come later. You know, if I was smart, I would have actually, like, emptied out most of the things on this ship, but... oh well, who can be smart? Yes, that plant all is nice. So is the harvest all. I'm very curious as to how that's going to work with the larger planters, or planter racks. So... trying to see... how we need to... oh, actually, we're on top of it. Okay, so you see how there's that ship that just showed up on the map, or on the radar on the bottom right? Those are debris pieces, and those will destroy us. Yes, they will. Very painfully. They have a tendency of wanting to come right at you. I'm going to stay put here because I'm being a little bit of a chicken at the moment, because yeah, just insta-dying is not a fun thing. You see, they end up getting pretty close. I did have one when I was sitting waiting for a debris field pass. One of them came within 20 meters of me, and I swore that it was going to hit me. It scared the living crap out of me. These aren't bad. They just say small ship, better than the large ships. And if you look on our left side there, our vessel is taking damage just by being in the debris field. So we do want to be kind of careful of that. Should be getting out of it any time now. We should be out of it right now, but we're not. So. Oh, look at that. Large debris pass by. I kind of want to go out right now, but at the same time I don't. But, yeah. My apologies about that. I wonder if I can... something like that. Right there. There we go. I wish you could. Oh my god, do I wish you could. Yeah, apologies about that. I've just gotten so used to it that I kind of ignore it most of the time, but yeah, I know it's annoying. Well, screw it. We're going to be a little ballsy, which is probably going to be the end of us, but, you know. yeah, that sun is just insanely bright. Alright, let's see here. There's damage on this thing, so we can repair it up quick so we don't, like, insta-die. Still have a chance of it, but, no risk, no reward, right? That hull integrity up. yeah, it is entirely possible. Lost another drone, Cal. Come on, man. I thought you were better at this. Looks like there's damage. Yep, there's damage. Over by the RCS control. This up. And then let's get ballsy and go inside. Which, like I said, probably going to be the end of us, but, you know, what can you do? I'm not even going to care about those. I will go somewhere else to get the stuff. Yes, I do like that. And I want that. Grab the second one of those. Really didn't need to grab that, but grabbing it anyway. Take these. Kind of stupid to just be sitting here wasting time, but you know, that's me. Kind of stupid half the time, but whatever. Alright, so this is an actual module. Around here quick. Really should just go in, disconnect things, and get the hell out, but again, I like to be a little ballsy sometimes. Oop. How do we do this? Hacking tools, going to need those later on. Gimme. Alright. Oh, there's another one. Give it to me. I want it. Oh my god, there it is. Nah, okay. Screw those. Don't need them. Hop in here. Get on the ground. Gonna do is I want this module regardless of what's in it for the storage. We're kind of disconnecting. And we are going to disconnect that. Okay, so the storage module is free. Pair this up.
Ecstasy is a street name for the drug methylene deoxymethamphetamine, MDMA, an amphetamine-based synthetic drug
Okay.
with euphoric effects,
Now
stimulants, speed up the messages
we are
between
going
the brain
to
and the body,
get back to our ship ASAP.
alert, confident, or energetic. Tick.
And you see things bouncing off from it. And you can actually get hit out here too, and it hurts. But, you know. High risk, high reward out here. This is one of the reasons why I don't usually like to keep my area pressurized, because it takes longer to do things. If I was being smart, I would not have the area pressurized while doing all of this, but you know, it's fun. Refill, something. That I want, yes, that one. Kind of like so. Like that. There we go. That. Thankfully, we're not in a super dangerous portion of the debris field, and it's just little things, but you can see explosions in the background, and it's a wee bit nerve-wracking. Cockeyed here. Yep. There we go. Get on. Good enough for me. We drift off. Okay. Let's quickly switch over to the warp and get the hell out of here. Visualize that. And the other fun part about out here is that if you do end up getting hit by a piece of debris while you're lining up, it can just like completely throw you off and make it almost impossible to warp out. All sorts of fun. Yay. Okay. We'll get this guy back, attach it up, and then we'll go exploring it and show you all the fun things that this thing has to offer. Which is a lot of fun. I like this module a lot. It's actually going to be the core of what my mining outpost is going to be. Kind of my plan is that I want to have it set so that way I have the storage module, the power module, and I haven't decided what the third one's going to be. If I was playing on a public server, I would probably end up having a command module. Disconnected. What disconnected? You disconnected? Oh, yes, yes. They definitely have some work to do on that. It's been brought up on the Discord many times. People really have a problem with it. Yeah, I know. But what they've said is that this warp effect is very much a placeholder, that they're probably going to be changing it around in the very near future, so... And it looks like we warped off from where we need to go, which is really annoying. We'll initiate a second warp. Get ourselves a little bit closer. Oh my god, do I want the better singularity cell detonator. Yeah, I know. I'm the same way, but I've done hundreds of warps in this game, and I've kind of gotten used to it. I've learned to live with it. How about this? I'll look this way so that way you don't have to see it. That make it better? If you don't see it, it doesn't happen, right? That's a spare one. There. What else do we get? A bit of dry ice, a little bit of nitro. Okay. That was a weird sound. It sounded like it spun up twice. Whatever. Still need to get those guys. Stuff for our air filter. Oh yeah, our quality is dropping fairly rapidly. We need to get that fixed by getting some carbon filters. Thank you. Cool tip. I'm trying to make it so you don't see the horrible light show. Yep, seems visible there. There we go. And we are here, but we have that fun little disconnect again. Oh joy. And not mistaken, our that. Yeah, we're actually coming in on the right side. So get ourselves in range. Carrying the cargo module and the power module both, your ship becomes very, very sluggish and unresponsive. So you definitely want to be moving slowly when you have those attached. But we'll get close enough, match speed. I'll do the quick log out, log in again, and yeah, we'll be good to go. In all honesty, I could probably just log out and log in, be fine before I actually arrive, but safety first. I mean, we did just have giant hunks of metal flying at us, so I mean, that we just had our unsafe portion. Now we're back at our main base. You know, safety is not bad. True, trust me, we will definitely be getting to the extremely unsafe things, like having turrets shoot at you. Alright, I will bring the stream back in a second here. Out and log back in. The unfortunate part is you have to do that fairly often. Yeah, I will go and try to take go through that military junkyard. One of the things that I do like doing is I like having this on a server, so that way I don't have the capability of saves and reloads. So if I die, I die and have to spend a long time coming back. You can't just go, we're gonna reload. That never happened. Kind of forces me to change the way that I think about things. Like, if I'm going to go and do that stuff, I need to have a good respawn point fairly close by, and a way of getting my ship back, so that way I don't just like completely screw myself. Yeah. I mean, it did take us, what, an hour and a half to get to each other for the first time. And to be honest, I haven't logged in for a while, so I don't even know if our stuff is still functioning. That was hilarious, though, you have to admit. At least we got it up and running. And we've, it is true. I do like that. I do like the way that they're, from what I've heard, how they're going about the, this big update that they're doing. They're completely changing around, like, the entire survival experience to be more... What's the word I'm looking for? They try to make it a little bit more interesting. So like when you start out, they have like a mini tutorial built right into the game. So there's like a research-based system for getting access to all of the different blocks that you can do. I think you can turn that off, but it's also tied to your faction. So if someone in your faction accomplishes something, then everybody accomplishes it. So it's kind of cool that way. It gives you a sense of progression. But they're also rebalancing a lot of things for actual survival perspective. Their entire perspective so far has been creative portion. The survival is very much a back burner. Now they're making it into a full-on survival game, which I absolutely love. They're adding in a hydrogen generator, so you actually have a use for all of that hydrogen if you're not using hydrogen engines, so that's going to be cool. And since you're generating oxygen anyway, I mean, you might as well take advantage of all that extra hydrogen. Yeah, same here. And we got Styx very, very involved in it. Like, he's sucked into it, playing a lot more than he probably should be. Well, I say probably should be, but I think he's been up late every single night playing it. Yeah, space engineers. He actually started out on the alien planet, so instead of the cyber wolves like we were dealing with on Earth, he's dealing with the spiders. And the spiders are a little bit more annoying. They have a very annoying sound to them as well. But yeah, he started about a week ago, I think. Something like that. Yeah. They're fun. Alright. So we got our storage module taken care of now. I am low on oxygen, of course I am. Let's get our stereops docked back up with this, and then we will go explore. See what all kinds of goodies we got in there. Yes, 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 I know my oxygen's low. It'll be fine. Yeah, once that survival update comes out, I'm definitely going to be playing the shit out of that. For sure. Want to... Yeah, CBM. That is exactly the one that I want. Oop, that's the wrong rotation. Get that all nice and positioned and get ourselves in there. Alright. Now that we have this, we are very much going to need to get the power module, because this thing is a power hog when you run the refinery. Like, without a servo motor on it, it'll consume 3,000 power a second. With even just the tier 1 servo motor, it's down to 1,500, which that's still a lot, but yeah, doable. If you get the tier 4 servo motor, which I definitely want to do at some point, that'll bring it down to 600. Alright, let's get this depressurized. Everything pumped back into the main system. Yeah. That up, and I'm actually going to be intelligent this time. Kind of. And take all of this stuff. No reason for it to be in here. That can go away. What else we got? Guns. I think one more. I got one that we have to deal with from here, but that's fine. And this is probably gonna be the last time that I use that airlock module. Yeah, I never use this thing anymore. Once I get the Argus, I will, but till then, no. And I'll still probably pressurize this just because I can. Actually, I'm gonna put these in here just because, you know, like I said, I can. First things first, let's go change out our suit because, you know, dying of oxygen loss would not be fun. Alright. And get charging. Okay. Come here. Excuse me. Head on over here. There we go. Good. Alright, so this is our storage module. I showed one of these yesterday, but yeah. Now this is ours. What? I don't think that shows anything. And it doesn't show. How is our hull integrity? Ah, 71%. We're good. We're good on this for now. So, what all do we got in here? Oh, this is kind of a bust for like items, but pretty sure we got a decent amount of resources. Stuff that needs to be processed and just normal resources too. Those. Yep, nothing there. Okay. Armature, something at least. Or find. Yeah, that's about it. And it contains a little hydrogen, which is G-stem hardened. Yeah. So, what do we got in here? Got some hydrogen, a little bit of helium, nitrogen, yes. Want the nitrogen. Okay, and some more of this stuff, which, cool. All this. Little song and dance. Alright, so that is all of that. That is that's refined. That's refined. We're also going to go back onto the ship. Fill that. So that is what's nice. 1,000 storage for refining. That's not so nice, but you know, I'm gonna go and get the, before I actually do any of the refining, I'm going to go and grab the servo module from the main area, and if I was thinking properly, I would have done that already, but whatever. Here, I don't use them very much. Actually, just refilled this, might as well fix her up. Alright, that's all fixed up. Now I always like to keep this open because you just pop right out here. Look at that, the door to our ship's right there. This is how I normally just enter and exit. Now, not the smartest idea on public servers unless you have turrets set up. Got a turret set up there, and a turret set up there. Keeping your door open isn't a bad idea because then it forces people to come in that way because they can, and they'll just get pretty much gunned down. Here's all fixed up. See any damage up here? Okay. Any other damage in here? I don't think so. Helmet. Oh, taking ammo. I'll put that. No, not that we need it, but. Alright, so. I have this guy. Actually, before I do that, if anything, I want to see if I can make excuse me, a better Mark IV servo motor because it's going to help out a lot. I won't necessarily be using it here all the time, but I mean it'll be nice to have it. So. And I know I should probably go and check, but I'm pretty sure I'm good. Famous last words. Bye, Cal. Oh yeah, we're actually getting a little full. Actually, what I could do now that we have the storage module, transfer it all up onto there. Oh, no, wait. Storage module. That's where I want it. Perfect. Okay. Let's finish this up. Is all right. I'm actually gonna put the ammo over here for now. Not really any particular reason. Don't need all that ammo on the ship because I'm not going to be going after the military stuffs at the moment. Alright. So, want servo motor. Or, hey, look at that. We can make it. Go ahead and make that. All nice and bright. They do like their bright lights in this game. They really do. Alright, so got our Mark IV servo motor. I'm going to put our Mark I in the air generator. On that, make Mark IV catalyst. That would be really nice to have. Second one. Or no, we got. Okay. So that'll have to do for now. Before I pressurize anything. Get this stuff processed. Ideally, I'll have the nitrates going first. Excuse me. Alright, so reduces power consumption by 80%. Right now, if we go to the refinery, we got 3,000. No, we can't. Come on, move it all. All of it. All of it. There you go. Nitrates first. Okay, 3K per second. So if I then put in the tier 4 server motor, refinery, 600 a second. We're still going to be losing some, and not much that we can do about that. Let's refine that up, and it goes so much faster. Like all of that, for like 300 units, a minute 30 versus 3 minutes per 100. So heck of a lot faster for doing large quantities of stuff. And when I go out and mine, once I've outfitted a mining ship, I usually bring back 2,000 to 3,000 raw resources every time. So being able to process all of that in a timely fashion, really nice to have. Pull the nitrogen out of there because I'm going to throw that into here to generate more air. Okay, we should have enough air now to actually get some things pressurized. So close the outer door and hopefully get this section pressurized, along with this through the main area and the fabrication module. That is my goal for getting things pressurized. So, yeah, we'll cut you down now because you're not actually doing anything. Pressurize the main room and both corridors. That's going to consume about half of our air. We need both of these. The upper deck, obviously. Corridor C. That actually needs to go on. Oh, look, it finished already. Cool. Then CBM, if we do the airlock and the prep room. I don't think we have enough for that. In fact, I'm almost positive that we don't. Ah! No, we don't. Son of a gun. With that in mind, let's depressurize the whole thing again. I think I might go mining, because I really would like to get enough to do that. Okay. Okay, go here. There when I inevitably need it. Why do I have my flashlight on? Not need it. That's all depressurized. So I'm thinking we either A, go mining, not the most exciting thing in the world, or the other thing I'm thinking of, I don't need to do that right now, but I'm also thinking that we can also grab our these guys. Let's do that. I'll grab those guys. We're gonna go to the Bethard junkyard again. We went there yesterday. But we didn't have the canisters for taking everything, so I want to go there, get the nitrogen and any nitrates, along with regolith and helium-3. Those are the main ones that I'm looking for, because they're going to be the core of everything that I end up. Really need to finish cleaning this area out, but I'll get there. Okay, these guys need to go here. Keep at least some semblance of organization, but grab that, and last thing that we will do. Do some stuff. Okay. Let us go to the junkyard again. Regolith, nitrates, helium-3, and nitrogen are the resources we're looking for, and then I'd also like to get some stuff that has circuits in it again. Add a little bit, and what we'll do now, is this the junkyard? No, this is the ruins. Here. Ooh. At their junkyard. That's probably about as close as I'd really like to get. Let's actually increase this time a little bit then, so we're still not spending a lot of time in there. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Initialize that. Line up, and then I'm going to go away for a little bit, get prepped for doing a little bit longer stream, probably another hour or so. So with that, I will be right back. Alright, I think we can get back to this now. Let's see what we're... Alright. We're at the Breather Junkyard. Now, kilometer and a half away from it, but let's go ahead and get those over there and get to the looting. Turn off, assist. Lateral down to next to nothing here. And get ourselves closed in. And like I've said many times in the past, don't want to come in too fast. Unless you're coming into a debris field, then you want to hurry the heck up. Once we get within 100 meters, and we'll start working on getting our speed down below 2 meters a second. Match. Oh look, the door is still open from last time, is it? No, pretty close. Okay. That's good though. That is a very good indication that it has respawned its loots. That's where we're going to be coming out of again, so lock that. Turn. Ooh, oxygen's a little low. Okay. Now what do we got? Back on the rack. I want to that. So I'm going to loot the area first, then I will come back for everything stored in the tanks. I'm also looking for pretty much anything that will have circuits in it, but I'll take anything with alloys and carbon fibers too, because you know it's until I have like 1,000 of each from I'm not 100% comfortable, just because you never know when you're gonna need to make a bunch of stuff. Carbon filters, because you always need to make more carbon filters. Checking the red spots again. Not there. Over here. Excuse me. And nothing there, it looks like. Yeah, fire extinguisher. Don't really care about that. Although that does have nitrogen usually. The jetpack would be nice to have for our miner. Grab that. Pick up. Yep. Not that we really need it. Got plenty of them. Now we're gonna pick up a jetpack for the Mark 9. Bump. Another fire extinguisher. Not worth it right now. Another multiple hacking tool. Awesome. Alright, now give me 1 second here.
Alright, sorry about that.
Let us continue the looting. Nothing in here. Yeah, I've never really checked down in the vents, but I highly doubt there would be anything in there. Alright, so floor, ground, application module. What do we got in here? Nothing in there. We'll take the shattered plating. Broken armatures. Sure, we'll take those. Nothing in those. Nothing in there. Just for good measure, even though I can't do anything about it if it was. Nothing in there. Another rapier. I just throw those out. They're not even worth taking to scrap. Take a look at what they're actually worth. 4 alloys and 1 carbon fiber. Not really worth it. Probably end up just throwing them out. While we're here, get that door open. Quick looting. There. Anything here? Nope. Nada. 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 Alright, another broken armature. I'll take that. The raw resource canisters, I will take those. I suppose I could grab this guy real quick. Anything out of there I can, and then whip it. Pop all these open. And then go back and see if I got anything. Probably not, but you know, check. I think out of all the times that I have checked these crates, there's been like 2 or 3 times that I've actually found something in them. Alright, let's get everything over here. Move. Ooh. Decent bit of nitrogen. I like it. Not a huge amount of the raw resources, but that's okay. I hate how there's that little tiny bit that just doesn't want to move. Get up there. Alright, what do we end up getting? 330 nitrogen, I like that. Not a whole lot of helium-3, but that's okay. So we'll definitely be able to take all of that, probably just a smidge more oxygen. We'll definitely be able to get all of this. In fact, just throw that on. Derp. Throw that on there right now. And let's just go ahead. I want the nitrates, most definitely. Give me all of that. And the regolith is the next most important. And that's fine. Well, I should just leave that here for right now. I got more looting to do. Okay. What else we got here? Nothing, nothing. That rack, nothing there, nothing there. And nothing. A refined resource container, that's cool. Take that, throw away. Although I could actually use a couple more of those for the mining ship. Yeah, I'll hang on to that. I want to get the mining ship all fitted out too. Even if it's only for appearance's sake. All empty. And while I'm thinking about it, I'll go ahead and make sure I grab that guy too. Here, I'm going to put this guy where I will. Coming through again. More room to grab other things. Alright. So used to those just auto open. There. Ammo, nothing there. Oop, and Stop yourself. That. Have any more containers? Nope, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright. Let's do a quick... See something there? I might have seen something. Oh, I'm going back in there anyway. Let's do a quick check on the outside for salvageable things. Nothing there. Okay. Gave myself all sorts of turned around. Here. Oh, nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. But I saw something on the top shelf here. No, just my imagination. Okay, and we'll finish off by going out this one. Let's see what else we got out here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. That was a complete bust. That sucks. Well, there's broken armature, shattered plating. All good stuff. Really wanted some more of the circuitry stuff, but do. Over here. Anything? There's a shattered plating. 2 shattered platings. Cool. Again, really was hoping for some circuits, but, you know, figures can't be choosers. Okay. What I'm going to do is go and grab everything I can just with what I have on me. I have room to take both of those canisters. Oh wow, we are completely full up on that stuff. Ah, dang. Okay. Like about the hydrogen right now. Plenty of it back at base, so I want the nitrogen right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and I think 2 more raw resource ones will do, and then I'll grab the rest as the refined resources and take as much as I can. There's no sense in leaving it, it'll just respawn. We have another jetpack. Full. Yeah, I got that all full. That's fine. Put the disposables there. Here. Two of those. Grab. Rest of our inventory with those. There's a lot of refineries. And these can hold less than the raw resource ones, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Give me that nitrogen. Come on. Nitrogen. Oh my god. Oh, that's a raw resource. God, I'm an idiot sometimes. Oh well, okay. It looks like I'm gonna get all of it in one. No. Not quite all of it. Just about though. Okay, there. Find resource. that up. Same thing. This one. Raw resource. Okay. We're derping. Let's be honest, there's gonna be a lot more dirt. Find the rest of that. Grab the helium-3. Alright, now I'm just gonna grab the whatever oxygen I can. I think this is the last one that I need. So there's no sense in just leaving without filling everything I can up, so I'm gonna grab the last of my find resource containers and probably grab some more oxygen. I know I have enough hydrogen, and with the ice that I have, that's going to be more, so I don't really need to worry about that. Actually, never mind. I have all of them filled. Okay. I don't care, they all gotta get emptied, so screw it. They're fine the way they are. These on here, so they're no longer clogging up my inventory. You know, I really need to get better at making sure that I've cleared everything out, like all of those. I really need to clear those out. Oh well. So, one other thing that I do want to do, since I am over here as it is, power section is not really what I'm looking for, not the habitat. I'm looking for this guy. I'm just gonna warp to him. It's going to take like a second or two. Oop, nope, wait, just do that. What is that? 13 seconds to line up. Shouldn't take long. There we go. And over here, this the production module BE1 always, at least in my experience, always had some really good stuff, and of course it did this again. All right, yeah, it shows there's nothing there. It's actually there, but yeah. So give me 1 second. I'm going to relog, log out, and log back in, and that will make it magically appear. I've had this issue when you do a bunch of warping, or just like moving around with the ship, or just moving around in general. The more you do, it does that. I've also had issues with probably every 3 to 5 hours, somewhere in there. It'll end up crashing on me because of a memory leak, and I'm guessing that where it doesn't show up is part of the memory leak issue. But I trust that they will get it sorted out sometime soon here soon. Hey, look at that! There's our production module BE1. Or, I'm sorry, production section BE1. Apologies. Go to that one. Turn off that. Get up there. The reason I like coming to these is the production sections, they have the fabrication module. It's always the first place that I go to when I start a new game or when I'm looking to create a new base of operations, because the fabrication module lets you make all the good stuffs. But it also has a disproportionately high chance, at least compared to everything else, of having salvageable things that contain circuits. Okay, Pokemon armature already. Light on. And not just on the outside here, but inside the fabrication module usually has a pretty good chance of that as well. Anything there? What? Grab the broken armature. Pop down here. Check these two out. Nothing on there. I'll check this other side first before I do anything else. Alright, so nothing on those two. And we're in a debris field. Yay! Just what I wanted. Not really. I have bad memories of a debris field. Like, of it killing me. Twice. But thankfully we're just in the Bethra orbit, so it is probably a pretty docile one. But going inside of stations in a debris field is always iffy. That's a suit. Don't really care about getting another suit. The crowbar, melee weapon, I'm not going to need it, so it can't really be refined for anything of any quantity, so it's not really worth my time or the space right now. But if you're playing public servers with a chance of PvP, it might be worth your time to grab one of them and, you know, hang on to it. Maybe. Just maybe. But that's up to each individual person, you know, your mileage will vary. And grab this, that's 4 of them. That will go a long way in outfitting my mining ship. Alright. I think I found one thing in here one time. That's about it. Oh man, nothing in here. Broken plating. Or, I'm sorry, shattered plating. That's it. Wow, that was not a good haul. I was hoping for a lot more. Ooh, I saw you. I saw you. Huh, nothing in here, huh? Okay. Nothing in this one. That sucks. What we got out here? Anything? Another jetpack. Fine canister. Small canister. That's like that. Really don't need another small canister right now. It'll just clog up my inventory. Hand slot. And nothing else. Okay. Well, that was kind of a bust, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, back inside, close this up. Notice a little bit of lag. Input lag. Fun? You know what? Let's go and check this one. I've never checked the 2 and the 3 in this playthrough, and I know that sometimes it's a little weird with the respawns, so go ahead and check this. Our lateral movement fixed up first. Oh wow, we're way over there. Okay, lateral movement's pretty much fixed up. So we'll just set ourselves to start moving and throw a bunch of this stuff down. Really do not care where it goes for right now. Just get out of my inventory. Honestly, I should just keep some of those on so I get out. A little bit, not much better, but something. Yeah, let's get you. No sense in having you in a medium slot since you can fit in a small slot. There we go. Alright, we're still a long way. That's our first. if I was smart, I probably would have done another, like, 2-second warp, but, you know, is what it is. I just hate doing that for, like, oh, it's 5 kilometers away. Cells. 8-hour lateral movements. And slow the hell down. Oh, don't tell me you're... Oh, I see something on there. But don't tell me you're not showing up too. Lights on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Whew. Came up a little fast there. Right. Match. Oh, let's go. I suppose. Yeah. Alright. Another fabrication module? It is. Nice. I'm not used to seeing fabrication module on this one too. I'm quite okay with that though. Let's check around the outside again. Another broken armature. I suppose I'll grab it. Find something else that's better. Away. I seem to always have far more alloys than I do carbon fibers, obviously. Circuits are primo. Nothing on there. Something up. Hey. Oh, not there. 5-pointer. Nothing there. Oh, wait. Okay. Better plating. Fibers. Skulls. Top. Armature. Grab that. Nothing on there. Right. That covers the outside. Those. What we got here? Another jetpack. This is the last jetpack I'm grabbing. Good lord. So many of them. Anything in here? There. Side. There's a raw resource, which I will grab because I'm going to do some mining later. Probably not tonight. Actually, I know not tonight, but probably tomorrow. It's a resource. Sure. Mark 1? Yeah. It'll do for now. Ah! Crowbar. Over there. See anything there? Nothing here. Okay. Let's go check that fabrication. Warp cell. Nothing there. Small canister, refined canister, servo motor. Alright. Give me something good in here. Helmet for Mark 9? Yeah. Not really interested. Nothing in there. Alright. Another raw resource. Another broken armature. Second here. Nothing there. Alright. I mean, it's not the worst haul I've ever had. Excuse me. but definitely not the best haul I've ever had. I do kind of like these modules. I've never actually used them, but I do like the concept of making a multi-layer base. I just don't like losing gravity when I'm in a base. Copper silk. No. Excuse me. I forgot to start recording again. I'm going to be missing a little bit from, decent bit from my YouTube videos that I upload. Oh well. It is what it is. I apologize to them. Okay. Be smart. Turn off the light. I'm not normally smart. Lots over here. Those, and I think I have. That's okay. Cool. And actually going to so there, and the resource injector in here. Okay, let's go and check the final one. This time I'm going to do it the smart way, and we are going to warp to that. Too far. That's... Oh, 2-second warp. Good enough for me. And I'm going to apologize about the sun. Holy crap, that's bright. No, I'm gonna have to just deal with it for now, because, yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry about the sun being so damn bright. A little different than I remember it. Oh well. It'll be looted all the same. Again, come on, give me some circuits here. I really need some circuits. Check this side first. Hold on. Alright, see another shattered plating now. That was the underside of a solar module. That's why I don't. There. There. I'm gonna leave the broken armature. I don't have the inventory space for it right now. Nothing over there. Check the other side when I go through. Helmet that I see. I'm interested in the helmet right now. Oh, nothing. Put back on so y'all can see. There. Those. Another warp cell. Not that we really need any more warp cells. We're doing pretty dang good on those. There. welding tool and another raw resource container, which I will take the raw resource container. Yet another partially used warp cell. Good lord. Yes, I know my battery's getting low. You're fine. Oh, let's... anything in here. Another helmet, another small, which I guess I can take the small. I don't really need to, but anyway. Nothing in there. Nothing over there. Alright. Yeah, we'll take those. Welding tool. Nothing else really. Oh, nothing in there. Come on, circuitry. Nothing is not circuitry. Broken armature and nothing. Okay. I got no more room. Love a burned PDU. Those things are creme de la creme. Not looking like I'm gonna get lucky. That sucks. Broken armature on top. Nothing else. Another ship. I don't care. I got so many of them. Probably not enough really storage space as it is, so. Alright, so that's gonna do it for a quick loot run. So we're gonna run back and process a bunch of stuff and hopefully get our base oxygenated. Finally. But we do have a lot of area that needs to be oxygenated. I'm sorry, pressurized. We'll get there though. Probably gonna require me to do like a dedicated mining run for nitrates. What was that? Let's get ourselves back. Oh, almost right on the time. Cool. Hopefully our base shows up right away, otherwise we'll have to do another relog. Yay! I think I'm gonna need to go out to Broken Marble to actually get some more circuitry stuff. I would go all the way out to Everest Station. Yeah. If you see on the right hand side there, you got Ship Haven Ship. That is a indicator that you need to relog. So, keep that in mind. Let's eat for a second. I'll be right back yet again. Let's see here. Where are you? Alright, that's looking better. That's up. Please no sun. Oh, good. No sun. Turn that off. I don't like that. And where am I coming in? At least with sparking, that bothers me. I think that's just normal. That is... Ooh, that is actual damage on the underside of the storage module. Okay, I'm going to need to get that fixed. Wonder where the extra damage was. I guess I know we slingshot past it, but that's okay. Kind of wanted to get this side of it. Granted, that was a little bit more than what I wanted, but what we do. Something about like that. Go down. Match speed 3. Want to go to that one. Adjust ourselves a little bit. I'm a little bit cockeyed, but it'll do. Midge to the left. Perfect. Okay. Docked up there. Oxygen is very low again, so we're gonna need to do a real quick switcheroo. And I'm gonna need to take inventory here, probably off camera, to make sure that I've got all my suits here all fully oxygenated and ready to go. Bunch of these. Unload all this. Run these back over here, so that way they are out of the way. Come on, down the shelf. And I know this isn't the most exciting gameplay, but it's all necessary things. You know, we're surviving out here in space, so it's to do what we gotta do, right? Alright, so we got find get all of our refines set up over here, so they are out of the way. I'm gonna set my raws up over on these shelves now. I'm going to be swapping them over to my mining ship at some point, but not at the moment, because that's just a lot of me running back and forth, and it really is not fun gameplay. But again, it's all things that, you know, need to do. Take care of our refined ones first, just get them out of the way. All the refined. Refined. We get to work on the raws. Lots of raw. And I believe the rest of these are fine. So thankful to have one of these large storage modules. Oh my god. Where's so much power from? Power storage. Down here. Never noticed it before. Okay. Oh, that was weird. Got stuck. That would have sucked. Alright, now, what do we have that empty? Right, alright. Because I have one more that needs to be taken down. Couple welders that don't need to be up here. And then just a lot of refining and filling canisters. Jetpacks, and while I slung out there pretty quick. That is not what I wanted. There's a lot of stuttering tonight. That's not good. We have to figure out what the heck's causing that. I kind of wish there was a way of automating this. I imagine they'll add it in time, but no, I just wish there was an easier way of doing all this. Small. Oh. is the last one that has stuff in it. So, other than that, let's grab all these extra jetpacks that I found. A little room yet. You and you, which are going. Yeah. Pop those. Alright, so now we get to start refining all of this stuff, which should go pretty quick since, you know, we've got a big refinery here. But that's going to go very quick. That's not even a full load. Okay, to work. This guy can go there. Alright, so now we get to reload all of this stuff. Good, we had enough hydrogen for all that. That's good. Just got kind of nervous there. Alright, what else we got? We got the jetpacks. Here, like, they are fully charged? Wow, it's fully charged. Surprised. That guy. Wow, all fully charged. I'm very surprised. Okay, so we got those. 3 of these and take them over to our mining. Yep. Oh, we had 2 on here. Oh, they can get refilled. So apparently you can pop them like that, which is kind of annoying. Okay. Okay, so we can take one more. Got a couple storage spots inside too. Oh yeah, there's a damage down there I need to fix. Nope. Alright, I'm also gonna take that guy, that guy. I have no storage for those, so some more. Moving the stuff around while everything's refining. Oops, a little bit off kilter there. Alright. Fill up. That. And that guy. Okay. Usually like to keep that for the scanner. Make sure I grab where exactly I have that at. And yes, I know I have the jetpacks on me to deal with. But this is probably done refining already. It is. Hey. Okay. All that nitrogen over here. Let's put 200 oxygen over there. Yeah. Fill these guys. Alright, and now for the annoying part. The small canisters. So I like to do 4 oxygen, 1 nitro for each one. That seems to be about the rate that I end up using that. Still that little bit of a bug that hit tab and you're moving your mouse, it sometimes acts a little bit funky. And I usually like to just fully unload them so that way it fully empties out. Sometimes there's just like 0.0001 in there and it gets weird. Alright. Theoretically, the nitrogen and oxygen that I put in here, there should be enough air to pressurize everything I want to pressurize. So, we'll power that up. We will pressurize that area. We're going to pressurize C, and I think it's A. Almost positive it's A. Pressurize. This one I'm going to pressurize. Helmet off. Airlock and prep room. No need to be there. I also want to pressurize the fabrication module. Whether or not I will be able to or not, I don't know, but we'll see. That's pressurized. Looking for those. Looks like we got the main room pressurized here, and we still need a little bit for this. Fine. Oh yeah, we're gonna have enough. And are waiting for it to finish making everything to pressurize it. Here. Corridor C. That should be all pressurized now, which is awesome. Let's see here. Okay, depressurize C and pressurize B. That's what I want to do. Depressurize, pressurize. Yeah. As you can see, it takes a lot to keep or to pressurize a larger base, like an absurd amount. I had 1,500 in here, and I've been making a bunch more too. You probably use almost 2,000 air just pressurizing all of the stuff that we have already. There's more that I'm going to be pressurizing too later. Fabrication module is one that I want to pressurize. Really do. Don't know if I'm going to be able to, which kind of sucks, but, you know, I guess it is what it is. Yeah, I'm not able to. So, going to temporarily depressurize those and corridor B. I need to do some work in here. Pressurize those. Even after all that we got, we still need more nitrogen to make some more air to pressurize stuff. Good lord. And that is with a tier 4 resource injector in the air generator too. I don't know if it actually does anything or not, but should. I think we got enough to do that, which, yay. And we are out of nitrogen. Close that down. Wait for that to finish pressurizing. Just enough, good God. Alright, so generator's not going to be running. So instead I'm going to put this in the filter. That'll produce 75. Yeah, take off 75 energy. And we'll process all the crap we have in our inventory right now. I'll shove all of this stuff over here. That way everything is all together. Actually, I'm going to all of this stuff over here as well. A, I can, and B, it just is easier when everything is all together. I know that this can hold 1,000, but the other one holds 6,000, and like I said, much easier when everything is all together. Get a skill mod of that. Ah! Good enough. Turn off my light, don't need that. Beast and battery power. To empty out our cargo terminal. I guess I could have got another one. That's fine. Better safe than sorry. Alright, let's take stock of what we got. We got a lot of alloys, a decent amount of carbon fibers, no circuits. Yay! There's my scanner. Nothing else. I keep forgetting where I have everything. Got the warp drives yet, or warp cells on me that I don't really need to have on me. Ooh, I know what I can do to make sure that I have everything pressurized that I want pressurized. I never go up there. let's pressurize the elevator shaft, or depressurize elevator shaft and upper deck of the command module. Like I said, never go up there. Don't really need to worry about that. Pressurize. And that. That'll give us the air that we need. Pressurize. B. Prep room and airlock. There we go. That's what I'm. Cool. That is all done now. So, we want to stack that, make sure that 100% across the board, 100% across the board. The other jetpack will go up to the miner. Take a bunch of my raw resource containers up there as well. Just close, depressurize, helmet on, open door. I don't need there. And let's get this stuff in here and finish outfitting our miner. I'd really like to have everything just pressurized, just so it's easier to deal with, and when I'm in the base I don't have to worry about having my helmet on at all. Fine. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot to strip this, so I still have electronics, more salvage stuff, this stuff. I'm actually gonna put these 4 partially used warp cells over here. All that good. Oh, I've also got guns that I don't really need to worry about. Yeah, so if you didn't know, double clicking on something will put it into your hands. It can put it into your hands. Obviously, everything can be put in your hands. Okay, let's just make sure 100% across the board. These guys are all filled up properly. I imagine those guys are not. They're not. These need to be filled up properly. I'm going to, because I don't care about them, there, and we'll put some ammo in there just because we can. Okay. Anything else that needs to be taken out of here? No, we are good. Okay. We're good on here. More stuff that needs to be processed over. We need to fix up our CBM. Helps if I'm paying attention when I'm flying into something. Got those that need to be taken care of. We have the small canisters that need to be taken care of. There are lots of things that need to be refilled properly. Always more things. Warp cell. Okay. Those can go away. And this last bit repaired up, and then we just got some more processing to do. And refilling of things. The boring stuff. Alright. I just went to the exact wrong side that I wanted to be on. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Derpy derpy Leonite. Pressurize. Helmet off. Light off. And door. There we go. There's not really any reason for me to be putting guns all over the place, other than the fact that, you know, guns all over the place. There's storage spots, so I like to fill them. Alright, that is empty. One circuit. Yay! It was not a good day for circuits. This out before it gets full. I hate how little you get from the singularity cell detonators. I know they don't cost much to make, it's just annoying. What am I doing? I'm being a derp. Is alright. A little bit more to do. I'm going to use this one to do my refilling of these guys. Not hydrogen, oxygen. And nitrogen. I used to do a 3.5 oxygen to 1.5 nitro, but I just found that not much reason to have that much nitro. Your suit holds very little of it, and you don't really use it very much. You use oxygen a heck of a lot faster. Alright, that is all filled up. Now you're fine. Sort that out in a little while. Last thing I do. I suppose I should refill that, but fine. Alright. Close, depressurize, helmet, light, and open the outer door. So, we have those small canisters that need to go up. Got these guys that need to go up. We have batteries that need to go over, and a few more things that need to be refined. And we've also got all of our jetpacks in here. And I haven't even touched these guys yet. I'm getting there though. One more gun. Batteries need to go over. God, we need more batteries before we can go on like an actual mining trip. This guy can stay here. You there. Easy to access. That means take 2 of these. I'll take one of them with me. No. Alright, so we have room for what? 9 more raw resource. Yeah. Okay. And right over here, we have to get a lot more batteries because, dear Lord. Each battery can do just shy of 2 raw containers. All done? Yes. Okay, so those are all done. 5 more raw containers. 16 more batteries. Jesus. Power is off, but there's actually a lot of light in here. I'm surprised about that. Oh, I'm okay with it. One thing to refine. Oh, I'm starting to get tired. Starting to derp up a bit. I just like to have that as a showcase. There's 2 different types of pistols. One side will be the rapiers, the other side will be glaives, and yeah. Just because I was anal or attentive about that, let's get everything consolidated in one. Next up, we need to recharge this guy. Fill that. Then we're going to charge that guy. Next. Three more jetpacks to deal with. At least I think we have 3 more full jetpacks. Let's check this. Yeah, you need to be fixed up. You need to be fixed up. Yep, you need to be dealt with. You need to be dealt with. You need to be dealt with. And you need to be dealt with. How's about this guy? Yep, you need to be dealt with too. So many things to deal with. But we're actually finally getting things a little bit organized. Don't like having both of those there, like one rapier, one glaive, but we don't have the glaives yet, so I'll put rapier down in the room. This one's actually loaded. Forgot about that. Alright. Nothing else that needs to be reprocessed. So for the time being, I'm just going to eat this guy. Fill. I do like the jetpacks so much better for refilling because they have dedicated spots for things and you don't have to manually specify it. Oh, glitchy tonight. What's up with that? Probably has to do with all the lag that I'm getting for some reason. Now once we get these all charged up again, we've got 4 more small containers to do, and we are fully kitted out to go out looting again. Which I'd really like to do is head out to Broken Marble and really start looting out there, because I remember from my independent playthrough that I was doing just to like learn the game, there were, I think, a lot of batteries out there, which is one thing obviously that we're going to need to do any substantial amount of mining. So yeah, I'm going to head out there. Hopefully there will also be some good places to get circuitry, because God knows we need circuitry badly. How are we doing on here? Come on. Recharged. There. Mine needs. Did I kick? Huh. Whatever. Pull that. Put that on. Okay. Yeah, we still have that. It is completely empty. Let's just go recycle it. It's basically just garbage. 3 alloys, 1 carbon fiber. Meh. Don't walk through these doors, otherwise just bounce off of them. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, that actually charged up pretty quick. I'm mildly surprised. Maybe it was already fully charged and I'm just an idiot. Entirely valid. Alright. While that's charging up, we got one more to charge up after that, which is my own suit that I'm currently wearing. Let's get these last 4 small containers taken care of. That means that tomorrow we can go out and do a bunch of looting. And who don't like looting? Alright, so you are fully kit out. Are as well. As are you. Nice. Guys, How's about these guys? Yep. You're good. You're good. You're good. Ah, look at that. Okay. Check at everything yet again. I like it. Only got one to refill. I like it. God, do I want the power module, because then you can recharge 4 things simultaneously. Getting impatient. Need to not run around into these doors, because I just bounce around and it's really annoying. At least to me it is. I imagine it's also really annoying for you guys. Oh, that's not sure. Bothers me. Hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. Alright, how's this doing? Not quite full yet. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end it here just because now it's just me sitting here staring at a jetpack recharging, which is not fun for anybody. So thank you all for coming out and watching, and I will catch you all later. Toodaloo!